Yo, my peoples, what's up? Welcome to the One Stop Co-op Shop. Jason here, and I have an app game review for you for Paperback, Volume 2. This is the follow-up to Paperback, the physical product, the deck-building word game for 1 to 4 players by Tim Fowers and Fowers Games. Paperback was turned into an app game, and now they have reimagined, reiterated it in Paperback Volume 2, available on iOS and Android. Full disclosure, I was provided an access key for Paperback Volume 2. If you are familiar with Paperback, then Volume 2 is going to feel very familiar, but it adds a couple of things that solo and cooperative fans might be very excited for. So let's get to it. In all forms of Paperback, you're going to start with a very simple deck of cards, 5 letters and 5 wild cards, and you are going to use them to spell words. Those words will have a value. You'll be able to use that value to acquire better cards from the market. You will include them in your deck building style, and as you proceed, you're going to build better and better, more complex, more valuable words, the goal being to score more points than your opponent. So now let's go to Paperback Volume 2, the digital version. And as you can see, it very much evokes the physical game, which is a definite pro. You have your market, which is very cleanly laid out. You have a nice space to manipulate your hand and do your wild cards. I made the word quotient, which I'm very, very excited about. In terms of the visual implementation of an app board game, this one does a very good job. One way in which Volume 2 improves upon the original app is that I get my solo and cooperative modes. I'm very excited. In solo co-op, it's basically the same game, only the goal is to acquire wildcards from a pyramid. The timer is a set of cubes that are placed. You place too many cubes, you lose your chance to acquire the wildcards, so you better get spelling really quickly. Another thing I can do is change difficulty. I find the pure solo a little bit easier than the cooperative mode, but if I wanted to increase the challenge, I could manipulate the shape of the pyramid very easily. When it comes to digital board games, they can go one of two directions. They can either faithfully re-implement the physical game, or they can reimagine things for the digital platform. Clearly, Paperback Volume 2 is really strong in the former direction. It's Paperback, and if you like the game like I do, and if you don't mind playing on the app, I happen to love being able to fire it up and play a really, really quick game. That's what digital apps are great for. This one is a no-brainer. And then you have the solo co-op mode, you have the unlockable cards. I think Paperback Volume 2 is about as good an iteration of the system on a digital platform as you can get. This is Jason with the One Stop Co-op Shop, reminding you that we'll see you at the next stop.